Here we are, 18th floor of a high-rise 23. It's 23rd floor, just got poured. Started a couple hours ago. They're finishing up now on the deck. They'll pour these columns later today, same day, so that they can stress the post-tensioning tomorrow and then move up another floor in the next 2 days. So every third day, they'll place another floor. But here's the... Yeah, here's a big tendon band. So these get tensioned, hold the deck up, goes through the column here. This column will get poured in a little bit here. Probably pretty soon. The first column load's actually here. Probably for that wall. But yeah, finishing the floor. So here we are, level 23. It's been hardening. Getting close to measuring flatness on the deck. So basically to measure exactly how flat they put it in, there's a tolerance on that. These bolts are actually not for, they're temporary. They're for this climbing system for when it jumps up. So if we look down, yeah, there you go. So this is the support. The next floor down goes to that bolt and attaches. So this is being supported off of, let's see, 1, 2, 3 decks. So when they put this next level up, and this gets hard, so tomorrow probably, they'll lift this whole system up one level and jack it up and basically set for the next, so they can keep going up the side of the building. This is kind of a newer forming system. It's only the third time I think they've used it, but it's pretty convenient. Gives us a place to walk. Usually we don't have this extra 3 foot of space around the outside of the building. Like I said before, these are the post-tension tendons. So these tendons go through, and with them, they're able to eliminate all the beams, the concrete beams, keep the deck the same thickness all the way through, which is a lot faster, much easier to form. And then this transfers the load column to column and from the slab into the columns. In between, these are beam tendons. You've got temperature tendons, they're called, and they're more for general load transfer and keeping cracks together, preventing shrinkage cracks and things like that. But they're basically uniformly spaced across the deck and are less, they aren't carrying primary, they aren't your primary load elements, load carrying elements. I'm sure Dr. Hansen can be a lot more helpful on that. One thing I'm not is a structural engineer. But it's very helpful as a structural engineer to actually get out on site and see the way things are actually built, and how things go in, and what everybody actually has to deal with to get things built. Starting to move onto the deck. It's not hard yet. Concrete's about 3 hours max, 2.5 hours old. Yeah. They're pumping for the core right now, placing the core walls, and then they'll move to these columns this afternoon. Yeah, that's a floor flatness machine about to check the surface. They're laying out for the column locations, double checking exactly where the forms go. Because the rebar is within, you know, an inch or so, half inch, but the actual column itself, they'll lay out and set the base of the forms with that 2x4 over there, so that it's in exactly the right spot. So the hard part is getting out to actually measure the flatness before it's before they start landing stuff on the deck to build the next level, and then track it up. So if we do it too early, we'll leave marks. Like right now, it's not even close to ready. You know, I just left a big divot on the concrete. So, but if we wait too long, they'll have marked everything up and run out and totally destroyed the surface as it is. Heads up, Jeremy. Yeah, here we are, building a high-rise in downtown Chicago, 23rd floor. So here we are on the same project. It went down 2 levels, so you can see the shoring system a little bit more. So this is the bottom end of the shoring system. It's shored 1 more level down. There we are up there. We're placing the level 2 floors up. So here it is. Those are those bolts that were sticking out of the concrete here. This is all the decking that's stripped, ready to get basically wheeled over, flied out to the next deck, and formed up. These are called reshores. So these are in to temporarily transfer the load down to the next level. And the number of those decrease as you get stronger concrete, as you get further from the working deck. Yeah, what's nice on this job is they're placing the concrete stairs basically immediately behind the deck, so you're able to walk up to almost the top level without climbing ladders. Some jobs you got to climb, you know, 5 or 6 floors of ladders, and if the stairs are made of steel, they'll come in later. But yeah, so all this will get flown out once they get above it with the shoring system. These will get flown out and landed on the next working deck. So they'll have, you know, 4 levels of this going, so that there's always, you know, cycling through. There we are, Chicago River, kayakers, Michigan Avenue, tower cranes outside the structure. Usually it's inside because you just don't have a choice. There's a skip. I'm going to be riding that down hopefully in a minute here. I might run and catch that one. Here we are further down the building, lucky floor 13. See, all the shores are gone. Most of the plumbing and everything, HVAC is going in. There's some electric still needs to be run, but there's already layout for walls. So this would be a corridor here. It's the core wall where the elevators will go. But yeah, things are coming along. Looks a lot different than the working deck. Here we're down at the dock level where the concrete trucks pull in and get tested. We've got a cure box here to keep the cylinders at the proper temperature. So this is the one we've made today off the mix. Yeah, I'll walk over by the pump. It's pretty loud over there, so you won't be able to hear me, but yeah, here we go.